Do you know what foods could be damaging your brain? A surprising question, isn't it? Well, today we're going to talk about just that. Our diet plays a pivotal role in our cognitive health, and it's crucial to understand this connection. Certain foods, while they might taste divine, could be wreaking havoc on your brain's well-being. So why not take a moment to learn about these culinary culprits? Prepare to be enlightened as we delve into the world of brain-damaging foods. First on our list, sugary drinks. These sweet sips, such as sodas and energy drinks, are not just guilty pleasures. They're potential health hazards. Consuming them regularly can pave the way to obesity, type 2 diabetes, and heart disease. But did you know that these conditions don't just harm your body, they also have negative impacts on your brain? Here's the bitter truth about these sweet temptations. When you overindulge, you're not only expanding your waistline, but also risking your memory and cognitive function. Excessive sugar consumption has been linked to impaired memory and reduced brain volume. This is particularly concerning for the hippocampus, the area of the brain that stores short-term memory. Imagine forgetting where you placed your keys or struggling to remember a dear friend's name. Not a pretty picture, is it? That's the power of sugar over your brain. So think twice before reaching for that can of soda. Next up, trans fats. These stealthy culprits are often found hiding in many processed foods. From your favorite snacks to that convenient microwave dinner, they're everywhere. But why should you be concerned? Well, trans fats are known instigators of inflammation and producers of free radicals, both of which are harmful to brain health. Inflammation, the body's response to injury, can be a good thing in moderation. However, too much inflammation, especially in the brain, can lead to cognitive decline and other neurological issues. Free radicals, on the other hand, are unstable molecules that can damage cells in your brain, leading to decreased brain function over time. Several studies have shown a relationship between a high intake of trans fats and a decline in brain function. So, when you're reaching for that bag of chips or a box of cookies, think twice. Your brain will thank you. Remember, not all fats are created equal. Now let's talk about processed foods. These are the foods that have been altered from their natural state for convenience, longevity, or taste. They often contain high levels of sugar and are typically low in essential nutrients. Research has shown that these foods can have a detrimental impact on our brains. High sugar content can lead to inflammation and oxidative stress, which can damage brain cells. Over time, this can lead to cognitive decline and memory issues. Moreover, studies have found a link between diets high in processed foods and a higher risk of mood disorders. For instance, a diet heavy in processed foods could potentially lead to depression. While the convenience of processed foods can be appealing, the potential harm they can cause to our brains should make us think twice. It's always better to go for whole foods whenever possible. These foods are packed with the nutrients our brains need to function optimally and stay healthy. Last but not least, alcohol. A glass of wine at dinner or a cold beer on a hot day can seem like harmless pleasures, but when it comes to the health of our brains, we need to tread carefully. You see, alcohol can play the role of both a friend and a foe. In moderation, it can be part of a balanced diet, but when consumed excessively, it can lead to serious brain damage. Over time, heavy drinking can shrink the size of your brain and disrupt the delicate balance of neurotransmitters, the chemicals that your brain cells use to communicate. This can result in memory loss, difficulty concentrating, and even permanent brain damage. So while that extra glass of wine might be tempting, remember the potential impact on your brain. It's all about balance and moderation. Drink responsibly, your brain will thank you. And there you have it, 4 foods that could be damaging your brain. We've taken a deep dive into the world of nutrition and brain health, and it's clear that what we consume can profoundly impact the well-being of our minds. Let's recap, shall we? First, we discussed the pitfalls of sugary drinks. These sweet temptations can lead to insulin resistance and inflammation, which can in turn harm your brain's function and structure. Then, we moved on to trans fats. Though they may make our food taste great, these unhealthy fats are a nightmare for our brains, contributing to cognitive decline and memory loss. Next, we ventured into the realm of processed foods. Often packed with additives, preservatives, and artificial ingredients, these foods can wreak havoc on our brain health, leading to issues like brain fog and decreased cognitive function. Lastly, we touched upon alcohol. While an occasional drink may not cause harm, excessive consumption can lead to neurotoxic effects on the brain, impairing our cognitive abilities and mental health. But don't despair. It's never too late to make healthier dietary choices. Swap that soda for a glass of water, Opt for whole foods over processed ones, limit your alcohol intake, and choose healthy fats. By making these simple changes, you can pave the way for better brain health. Remember, what you eat doesn't just affect your waistline, it affects your brain too.